Mine's muted, in fact.
Now my phone is
Yes.
muted.
Actually, my phone is so
And
dead, I don't think it would even accept a call at this point.
oh, well, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Speaking of accept a call, actually, a number called me that I semi-recognize the number.
Is it a area code 916 number?
No.
No, okay.
Oh, that's
Just had to make
strange.
sure that it wasn't Tina.
Why? She'd be pranking me? Oh, that's why I recognize the number. It's my buddy Ryan, but that's really strange. His name didn't come up, just the number.
That is strange.
That's awfully odd. I don't know why that would be.
Looking at this
Oh well.
image right now with a whole bunch of
Yeah.
spaceships on it from a whole bunch of different universes,
Okay.
and it is. I'm trying to. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Full size image. That's pretty big. I'm gonna
What
save this.
what is this from?
It is. It is from discovermagazine.com. Blogs.discovermagazine.com.
Hold on.
But not simpler files 2013 slash. Wow, there's too many. You know what? Maybe I should just link this to you. Let's see. How can I quickly and easily do
That's
this?
probably a better idea, yes.
How am I going to do this?
I think there's a little chat thing, isn't there?
Yeah, but I'm using a different computer.
And a
And I
second
don't.
computer
I
to
don't. I don't have
yeah.
Google Talk on this computer, do I? Do I?
Just email it to me at some point.
Google Chrome.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I can email it to you. Yes, we will do that. How does that sound?
Yes. Yes. That
That
sounds
sounds fantastic.
excelente.
It sounds like we're
Catch
just
my eye.
randomly just doing this.
Right.
And I'm going to gingerly try to type this out so as to not
Gingerly.
create
As in a redhead. Which,
as to,
funny enough, the light, like the kind of graphic quality of your video is quite red tonight.
is it? Well,
Mhm.
I'm a little red
I was gonna
because
say either that or you're sunburnt. Are you sunburnt?
that too, but I'm also a
Oh.
little bit of a redskin, right?
I guess you are a little bit of a redskin, yes. Yes, you would fit in well in our nation's capital that so lovingly named its sports team after a peoples that it nearly committed genocide upon.
Yeah, speaking of pro sports, can you believe what the Sharks did? I just
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up the LA Clippers owner. I have no idea what
no.
the Sharks did.
Well,
Are you talking about the San
they
Jose Sharks? Or are you
yes,
talking?
the San Jose Chokers, you mean?
Okay.
Because I don't.
No, I
I
did
think
not see
that they
that.
may have gotten past the first round in the playoffs, maybe once.
Right.
And well, they were up 3 games to none over the Kings,
Okay.
and then the Kings came back and swept them 4 games.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah. So yay, yay for San Jose! Woo!
How close? How close is? I don't know the geography very well. How close are you to San Jose?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours.
So would
But
that be your closest hub of professional
well, I grew up
sports
in San
viewing?
Jose, so
Okay. Is there something closer to you than San Jose in terms of professional sports?
there's the Sacramento Kings, the basketball team.
Oh
That's
yeah,
about it.
NBA. That still exists, right? That's still a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Hmm.
And Sacramento's still trying to get a new arena for them, and that's fun.
Well, maybe they can take over the LA Clippers arena because they're having a little bit of trouble right now. Wow.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
I
interesting.
haven't dug into that, so I don't know all the details. But needless to say, that's crazy. I can't believe somebody would be that much of a racist and own a team that's predominantly
Of the race upon which they are discriminating.
yeah. It's
Yes.
like okay, that this makes sense how?
Yeah.
But
Right.
then again, I guess if you look back at slaves, you know, having slaves and everything, I guess it kind of fits in, the white man putting down the black man. So,
Yes. It certainly does.
or the white man profiting from the black man. I think that's probably more appropriate in this case. But
That is apropos, yes. I think both of our chairs are very squeaky because I'm listening to my squeak as
yeah, I
well.
know my chair's gotten squeakier over the years. I need to get a new one, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So deal with it, folks. That's
I'm not sure. I think I might just get or try to fix the squeak actually, because I do like this chair. Oh, now I know why he was calling me. Oh, hold on. Is there a feature in Hangouts to watch YouTube videos together?
uh, I would imagine there would be.
Well, let me play with this because he was sending me a. Do you like AWOL Nation,
I have no idea what that is.
the band? They have the song Sail. Let's see.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. Yes. Accept.
Does not ring a bell. I'm sorry.
Opening Hangout toolbox.
Okay. So I will click on Use App.
Um.
Oh, let me click on Use App and not Audacity, which is clipping through.
Yeah. Don't
That's
do
great.
that. When you say clipping through, your audio is getting choppy.
No,
Oh.
it's just that Okay, there we go. Just that it was popping through.
Tell me. Okay. Skype. You can watch a YouTube video together. Tell me that Hangouts, owned by Google, which owns YouTube, does not allow you to easily watch a YouTube
Well,
video
this is
together.
this is Le Google, and I just
Lady
watched my
Google, yes.
my pop filter slide down.
Oh,
That's
I'll be editing that out later.
There we go.
I'll be editing out that mic noise. All right, well, stop flashing. Oh my God, that's annoying. Stop it.
So
Um,
while you're looking for that, I'm
what
going
happened
to
to
take a
this
couple
mic?
minutes and just say I absolutely love Child of Light. It is so good.
I downloaded the demo. I have not played it yet, but I am very much looking forward to it because, gosh, that thing is gorgeous.
Yeah. One
Um,
thing to know, if you plan on playing it on PC, you
yes.
have to have Uplay. You have to have it.
Yes, screw that. I'm going to play it on Xbox
Yeah.
because Ubisoft and Uplay suck.
Mm-hmm. So I installed Uplay just for this game. That's it.
I I have it just because of um,
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed, yes.
Yeah.
Which I still need to finish the first one because I either suck at the game or I don't know what the problem is, but I cannot finish the last fight. All right, we're going to do a little experiment right now.
That sounds good.
All right, screen share this window, start screen share. Okay, can you see that right now?
I can see a black screen.
You can see a black screen. You don't
I
see
know I
YouTube?
can see it now. Simon
Okay.
Levick.
Yeah. Now the only thing is, no one's gonna get the audio. I can, you know what? I'll put it in later, so I'll try to sync it up, so we can at least catch the beginning of it. Now, can you hear the audio?
No, the audio is not coming through.
The
Thank you,
audio is not.
Google.
Oh,
Thank you, Google.
really? Seriously, the audio is not coming through.
No. And the video is coming through very choppy.
Oh, that's bloody lame.
Yeah.
All right, you know what then?
You have to excuse me for a second.
Go ahead. Instead,
I didn't feel like wiping the snot that was about to drip out of my nose on the camera.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
What
Let's
you
see.
mean? You mean people would want to see that?
All right, let's see what I can do then. I can take, let me turn screen share off.
Wow, there's only 336 people watching Heroes right now.
Watching Heroes of the Storm.
Yes,
Is screen share turned off?
yes, it turned off.
Okay, good.
I'm back to seeing your beautiful bald head,
Oh, lovely. Yes, thank you.
balding head.
Balding. Yes.
Because you're not bald, you're balding.
I'm balding. Yes, exactly. All
Yeah.
right. Isn't there? Oh, here, chat. Okay, here. I'll toss the YouTube link into chat.
Oh, that's right. Did I send that email?
There you go. I don't think so.
I should have. I think I did. I think I titled it Spaceships. Yeah.
Spaceships. Okay.
Yeah, I sent it to your Gmail account.
I have not watched this video, so I'm going to watch this, and then what I'm going to do for folks listening, because I don't have this piping in right now, I'm going to feed this audio into the background.
What is this ship? Oh, that's an Eve ship?
I've never played
Interesting.
Eve, but I heard it is the most beautiful spreadsheet on Earth.
Funny enough, one of my customers in San Francisco, he he plays Eve because, as he called it, it's an MMO for an adult. Not in terms of having adult content, just being something that takes an adult's level of intelligence to be able to play. So
That's interesting
because
because you because you
game
have to
making, so
spreadsheet everything.
yeah, essentially. He said it was very, very intimidating at the very beginning, but then he got into it. So, needless to say, I will not be playing that. Oh wow,
Um,
this actually has some Babylon 5 ships in here.
really? Okay, I gotta go see this.
That's
I'm loving
awesome.
this freaking song.
Oh my god, I've missed. I
Wow,
don't remember the
that cover
last
is
time I
amazing.
watched Babylon 5, but it was a long time ago.
I never gave Babylon 5 its due. I need to do that actually. I really do. I need to give Babylon 5 it's just
What the hell
um,
is going on with my microphone stand right now?
I don't know, but I just heard it go.
What the hell?
I don't
Oh well.
know.
I'm just gonna leave it down. It's not like I'm actually in risk of popping my peas into my freaking
No,
microphone.
actually, I'm not getting any pop out of you at all.
I know, but
Whoa,
it's
that
because
image
it's
is
so far
really
away. This
tiny.
this windscreen is actually pointless. I mean, in essence, it really is pointless. I do not need it.
All right. Wow, this image file must be enormous in terms of
It
size
is. It really is.
because my computer is screaming at me right now. Do you hear it? The fans
I
just
hear
kicked on.
that. What the heck? Okay, so going back to Child of Light. So I've only
Oh
gotten
my
about two
God.
and a half hours in, and oh my god,
Whoa.
it's so good. It is so incredible.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at all those spaceships.
Oh
They're
my
all over the
gosh.
place.
Star Wars Galactic Republic
It's got some Warhammer stuff
Interdictor.
in there. Halo.
Star Wars, Babylon
Lots of
5,
Eve.
Eve,
Lots and lots of
lots
Eve.
of lots of Star Wars,
Oh, there's
lots of
even
Star
some
Wars.
Stargate in there.
Was there a Stargate? Oh, nice.
Yep.
Warhammer 40K. I never played Warhammer
What
40K.
is that? Aliens, Wayward Yutani Corporation. What?
Is that from Prometheus?
I don't know, but
Oh yeah, I do see that. Wayland Yutani Corporation
it
Orbital
kind of looks like a
Refinery.
mosquito.
Orbital Refinery. Orbital Refinery. That would have been the first one?
I'm talking about the
Oh,
long
which one? Oh,
insectoid
oh.
one next to it.
Shoot, I just scrolled over.
Oh,
Oh
look,
yeah,
it's
look
even
at
got Wally in there.
Lockmar 88B Bison M-Class tow freighter. Oh,
Look at
tow freighter. Is that the freighter that they were on? That
I don't know, but look at that. Doesn't it kind of remind you of like either a dragonfly or a mosquito?
yes, it is very, very insect-like, and it's
Yeah,
Gene
that's
Roddenberry's Andromeda. Whoa. Space Above and Beyond. Star Citizen.
there's
What?
some crazy stuff in here.
Legend of Galactic Heroes. Wally. Nice. Farscape.
It's got some
The
Wing
puppet master.
Commander? No way!
Wing Commander? Nice.
Yeah,
What the heck is that?
got
Oh,
some Wing
Firefly
Commander.
Serenity. There you go.
Battletech? No way. Man, I feel like I've just been transported back to the 80s.
Titan AE. Spaceballs. There's Wing
Oh my
Commander.
god, does it have well they would be really small ships. Crap, what was the name of that game? There was this
StarCraft.
really old, I think it was by Sierra, maybe?
I have to
It
point
was like
out,
a
I don't.
spaceship fighting game. Do
What's
you
it
remember?
called?
Oh god, what was it called?
Stargate, Battlestar Galactica 2003. Very nice. 12 colonies of Kobol. The Zephyr. That's a good ship.
Oh, it's even got Robotech in here.
Robotech. I see the Robotech. I see a decided lack of Star Trek.
You know what? You're right. Maybe.
Oh, there it is. Scroll up a little bit. Yep, there it
Well,
is.
there is some Borg. Yeah.
No. There's even no. There's Predator class, Kazon
Yeah.
Collective,
Yeah. There we go.
Sona, Solidarity, Battleship.
Hmm. I'm trying to remember what that game was called. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me insane. You know what? I've been meaning to play Star Trek Online again
Now that it's free.
because whoops, I just bumped my desk. I'm sure that came through.
Yes, it did. It's okay. Romulan, Star Empire, Cardassian. Oh,
For
there's a lot of them.
for everything that was absolutely terrible about Star Trek Online, the space combat was so good.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Is that the space combat's fantastic. Everything on the
Yeah.
ground sucks. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. They've got Mass Effect ships in here.
Yep.
Citadel Council.
It does not have the
It
that
doesn't have the
old game.
Normandy.
The old game. Well, if it's got Mass Effect, the Normandy should be in there somewhere. The Normandy is kind of a small ship.
Citadel Council. Oh, SA Norm. Yeah, there's the SR2. It is a small ship. You're right. 231 meters approximately. Yeah, there's the SR2 Normandy. In fact, sorry. Now I'm bumping my mic.
Now you're doing it.
Speaking of SR2 Normandy, did I ever tell you what the name of my Wi-Fi network is?
No way.
Hold on. Let me get back to my screen so I know you see it.
The SR2 Normandy.
SR2 Normandy.
Wow.
Yep.
You really like Mass Effect. I should probably finish that series.
Absolutely love Mass Effect. I've actually been thinking about playing it through again.
Oh, man, it is warm here today.
You know, it was here too as well, actually. It was pouring down rain, but it was like 78 degrees, and we had massive flooding. The Schuylkill River, which and the Delaware River, which divide Pennsylvania and New Jersey, went 16.1 feet above its banks.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
No, I'm sorry, above its normal height.
Oh, okay.
And a large portion of Philadelphia called Manayunk. Hold on.
Is that
You have
coming
to talk,
through?
so it'll switch.
Yeah. It's kind of the backlight's kind of killing it, but it's
89, partly cloudy. Eesh.
yeah. Yeah, it's still 89 degrees right now.
Eesh. No, thank you.
Oh,
I don't know what it is right
I
now.
feel like I'm almost in a sauna right now.
It's actually really. Oh, it's 68 here right now. It finally cooled down.
Oh,
No, it's 63. Sorry. Oh my God, flood warning again? Really?
no way.
Yeah, they extended the flood warning until tomorrow. Continues for the Schuylkill River at Norristown. That's actually not far from where I used to work. Flood
So-
stage. The Schuylkill is now 13 feet over its normal height. By early tomorrow, it'll be at 16 feet.
Jeez.
Wow. Yeah, it's. I mean, just Google image of Philadelphia flooding, and I mean you'll just. I mean, it's insane. Manayunk specifically. You'll have no idea how to spell Manayunk unless you live around here. But yeah, it's just it's insane the amount of flooding that's going on right now. We haven't had this much flooding in like 50 years. They said.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's been raining for 3 days straight, and the last day, from probably the last 24-hour period, it was rain. I think we got 6 inches in total, but that was after 2 days of rain previous.
Wow.
So the
That's
ground was just
crazy.
saturated. Yeah.
Man, it would be great if we could have some of that rain over here.
I was about to say, you guys are in the middle of a big drought,
Yeah.
so you have kind of the opposite thing going on.
Yeah, but guess what? El Nino. Yay! It's gonna be
Oh,
it's gonna be
it's
the
El
solve
Nino.
to all of our drought woes.
I
We're
forgot
gonna
it's El
have
Nino this year.
we're probably gonna have flooding and more flooding and maybe a side of flooding in some areas,
All right.
which
We
is
don't really
good.
get affected by that.
Yeah, well, by flooding I mean like urban flooding.
Urban flooding, right?
Yeah, no, unless we do actually have a major quake in the Northern California area, like maybe if the Hayward Fault were to shift and produce more than an 8, we would feel it here. And if it was big enough, it could potentially destabilize some of the levees, and then we'd have massive flooding. That would be fun.
And if it keeps on raining, the levee is going to break. And if
Right.
it keeps on raining, the levee is going to break. And when the levee breaks, maybe you've got to run.
I hope that's coming through loud and
That
clear.
is definitely coming through loud and clear, yes. I have to
Yep.
make note of this this graphic. This thing's amazing. I can't stop looking at it.
This is the flavor. Oh, come on.
What?
Black cherry.
Black cherry. Ooh, nice. I had a cherry Coke today for the first time in like months.
Is that coming out backwards on your end, or is it coming out?
It's
Really?
backwards on your ends. Yeah, there's actually a setting where you can reverse your camera so that you see it the way it comes through.
Oh, so
I forget what that
right now
setting
I'm
is.
not actually looking to the right. I'm looking to the left.
Right.
Mind you.
Correct. Not left. Not right. Correct. Yes. Yay for the English language. I was trying to explain that to my 6-year-old, how right means 4 different things and is spelled 2 different ways.
Yep.
She didn't get it.
No, of
She
course
did
not.
not get it.
No.
It is so hot in this room. Oh my gosh. I hate
Open a
that
window.
it's raining and 63 and 98% humidity. I don't think that's going to help much.
I would open a window, but it'd actually get hotter in here
It would
right
get
now.
hotter. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the worst
Oh,
room in the house. It
oh
really
my
is.
God.
I'm actually thinking about building an office in the basement. So
Oh,
if that ends up happening, A, it'll be nice and cool, and B, I'll have like a really cool wall right
yeah,
here to hang stuff.
yeah.
Yes. Which will help for
So
my project that is going to start on Sunday. Did you see that?
your May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God.
Yes. May the 4th.
Don't get me wrong. I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars,
Uh-huh.
okay?
Where's the butt? I sense a butt coming.
But the
What?
just sheer amount of angst that comes out of the Star Wars devoted,
Devotee.
yeah,
Yeah.
towards my beloved Star Trek. It's like we can like both, okay? We can
Right.
like, in fact, we can like Babylon 5. We can like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
We can like
Firefly.
Firefly. I mean, we can like them all. There's nothing
Battlestar
preventing us from
Galactica.
like. Yeah, you know what? I still need to watch the rest of that. My wife and I, we started watching. I think we got. Oops, chair squeak.
And that's right.
We got about 3-4 episodes in, and when you're looking at what is it, maybe 3.5, 4 seasons
4 seasons.
of like 20. Well, no, it's not that many, but like they're all
Like
hour-long
16
episodes.
Yeah, they're like 16 episode seasons.
Yeah, like 53 minutes each, 53, 55.
Uh-huh.
It's like that's a huge time commitment.
Insanely worth it, though. Insanely worth it. Yes.
But
Insanely
the funny
worth it.
thing is, Breaking Bad, approximately about the same length. Same length episodes. I watched that all in about 2.5 weeks.
It's
So-
funny you say that. I was watching Breaking Bad while I was editing last week's show about an hour ago.
Nice.
I watched season 2, episode 5 and 6, or 6 and 7, something like that.
You'll have to mention what goes on in them because.
The one was called. Oh, it's when they decide to be the distributor.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
His name Taco, not Taco.
Paco?
No, Tuco.
Tuco,
Yeah,
yes.
it's right after what's his futz, the ATF agent shoots Tuco,
Yeah.
and now they decide to go into distribution for themselves.
Yeah, Walter's brother shoots Tuco.
Walter's brother, no,
Brother-in-law.
brother-in-law. Yes, brother-in-law gets the promotion and then has a heart attack in the elevator,
Yeah.
and then immediately
Well,
takes his sick
yeah,
day off to brew beer.
No. It wasn't a heart attack. It was a panic attack. Stress attack.
Was it?
Yeah, it's not a heart attack. If he
Oh, I
if he had
thought
a
he
heart
had a
attack, he would have gone to the hospital. It was a panic attack.
I thought he was having a heart attack.
No.
That makes more sense.
No,
'Cause I'm thinking the first thing you do after having a heart attack is you go home and brew beer and then begin drinking heavily.
No. No, it was definitely a panic attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So that's how he was able to recover so quickly and go out to lunch.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, if it were a heart attack, he would have been on the floor of that elevator.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, there's so much stuff that happens in that series.
I know.
It's
Don't ruin
so
it for
good.
me.
It's so
I know,
dense.
I know.
It is so dense. There's no that's why I had to ask you what happens because there's so much.
There's so much that happens. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
He was freaking out at his wife for smoking while pregnant. And
Oh.
she's like, only 3.5 cigarettes. 3.5 cigarettes won't do anything to the baby. All right, doctor. I'm glad you know that for a fact, doctor, or whatever it was.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard people mention that they can't watch it too much because it makes them feel bad. And I can totally get that.
Yeah.
Because there were some moments where I was like, man, I really do not like anybody in this series right now.
Well, I mean, Jesse is literally. I paused it to start the hangout to record, as Jesse just broke into the drug den of the two people that held up Spider by knife point, and the kid walks out of the bedroom and sits down on the
Oh
disgusting
my goodness.
couch and flips on the TV to the knife commercial because
Yeah.
it's the only channel that works. And I'm
Yep.
like, oh my gosh, like Jesse's got to take this kid. Like this should be Jesse's kid now, like or something. Like get him to Child Protective Services. Like what is going on? Like, and I'm fully aware of the fact that unfortunately kids actually have to live like that in this world, and that is horrible. And I can't even stand the thought of it. But yeah,
Yeah.
especially
And
stuff with kids like that. Well, as a father, I'm sure you can agree. It really. I mean, it always affected me, even like when I was younger. But now, oh gosh, I can't. I don't even want to think about it.
I love how you're drinking. What is that? A mason jar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Drinking
mean,
your water out of a mason jar.
what
That's
makes you think
awesome.
it's water?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're drinking that much vodka, or let's see, other clear liqueurs could be gin, maybe.
What kind of clear liqueur would you drink out of a mason jar normally?
That would be, of course, it would be moonshine.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not moonshine. It's water.
No, no.
I was thinking about grabbing a beer, but I'm
I
exhausted.
did put about I
Beer.
did put about that much vodka into this glass. So,
Okay.
and I'd taken 2 shots. So I'm
Okay.
gonna have a third.
A
In a little bit.
third.
Yeah.
Third. Ish.
So speaking of fatherhood,
Yeah.
the opening of Child of Light made me cry. God damn, I'm such a softie.
Am I gonna cry? Is it gonna make me cry?
Probably will.
Ugh.
I mean,
I hate when games make me cry.
it's a little cliche. I mean, it's a kind of really cliche.
Right.
I'm not spoiling anything by mentioning this, but it may spoil just the feels that you may get from this opening
The
sequence.
feels. Nah, don't spoil the feels.
All right.
I want to
Well,
feel the
anyways,
feels.
needless to
I want
say,
to feel the feels.
it'll
Uh-oh.
touch you. It'll
Uh-oh.
touch you in that special place.
It will touch you. I want to feel the feels. I gotta write that down. That show title right there. It will. Where's my notepad?
Oh my goodness.
Like,
It
there's so
is
much
so good
crap
though.
on my desk right now. Ugh, it's ridiculous.
One thing I do have to warn you though, everything is written in prose, so everything rhymes in the game.
Ah, I like that.
And some
Is it
people hate
written
it.
or dictated? Is it? Ah,
Both. It's
okay,
both.
it's both.
But yeah, but it's so good. It's so incredibly good. The battle engine is very, very reminiscent of Grandia without the you don't actually have a 3D map that you're moving around on. It's all 2D, but you got that timeline. And
Hmm.
I'm visualizing this if you're watching this on the Google Hangout on YouTube. But so you have this timeline, right? And then
Yes.
so this would encompass everything. So say all the way up to here is just general waiting around, and then this point right here is your action point. But what you select doesn't actually happen until you get to here, right? So if, let's say, this is going to be difficult. Let's say you have an enemy and they're moving into here, and then, okay, but then your action takes place here, and you hit this person who's about in this timeline right here. If it's in that cast section, while you hit them, it interrupts and cancels their attack and moves them back on the timeline. It's so good. It's so freaking good.
Interesting.
It's so good. I love it.
Is it
Sorta.
turn-based combat? Okay.
It's turn-based in terms of you have to wait your turn, and your turn comes up so. You're waiting along the timeline. You get to the action sequence. You select what you're going to do. Then you have to wait that short little period for the cast point, and so you get over there. Then that's when your action happens. Once your action happens, you go all the way back to the end of the timeline, and you start over.
So it's almost like real-time turn-based, sort of?
Yeah, essentially. But whenever you get to an input sequence, it pauses the game. So
So it's not real-time.
it's not real time.
Okay.
But your speed
think
does
I'm
affect.
understanding.
Your speed does affect how quickly you get to, act.
Your input speed, like how quickly you input your decisions, your actions, your
how quickly you move on the timeline is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Like there's certain enemies
Pardon me.
that will move faster than others on the timeline, and then each attack or action has like a time duration. Uh-oh, it's Arthas. Um, that that. Well, since you're gonna play with toys, I'm gonna play with toys too.
Your voice just got really deep because you're really close to the microphone.
Oh,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in the Half Shell, Turtle Power.
it's
When does that movie
Raphael.
come out? Is that Raphael? I like
Yeah,
Raphael.
of course it's Raphael.
Donatello is always my favorite, though.
Raphael is easily my favorite. All right, there we go. Okay, he's back safe on the monitor. That's good.
But I know Papa because he's so cute. Look at him.
Yeah, how can you hate him? It's a face the mother could only love.
That's right. This was a gift from Medipop.
Mm.
Papa Kangaroo Medros gave me that for Christmas last year.
Speaking of which, I'm glad to hear that he is back home.
Yes. Yes. That is good to hear.
Oh man, I really hope that Medros is able to take care of that because he needs to take care of himself.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yes, plus he's newly married.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that missus happy.
Yeah, that's true.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yep.
Yep. It's funny, that actually came up earlier because I said something and Sean was like, yes. Or she's like, yay, I'm now a happy wife. I'm like, good, happy wife, happy life. It only took me 17 years.
Smack you after that?
No, she laughed actually.
Oh.
Yes.
I just realized
Into
the Nexus is recording at the moment.
Into the Nexus. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's an ad. That's awesome. I love that. I love you, Twitch.
Are you watching their recording while we're recording our recording? Because
I'm watching them record their show live while we're doing our recording live. Yeah.
So you should be listening to the band live while you watch them record live while we record live.
Yeah, essentially.
Yes.
But nobody else is watching us right now, so that's fine.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, because it's a private hangout. It's a private hangout. But
I guess I'm sure how many people actually view Hangouts live. Honestly, it's really, I don't know. I like it. I mean, I wish the one thing I wish you could really do, and I'm almost half tempted to learn how to develop for the Google APK, SPK,
API.
SDK, System Developer Kit API. Yes. Is to have just the video stationary instead of flipping back and forth. Like if you just have my box, your box, third person's box, whatever.
Kind of like when you guys are recording Hotscast.
Yeah, we're using a service called Uvu, which is okay, but the audio quality sucks like a lot. But Skype now just announced that you can do multiple video calls for free, where before you had to pay if it was more than 2.
Yep. Yeah, I remember this because the last time I tried to record Shadow of Soulstone, I enabled my webcam, and when it was just Braja on the call, he could see me. But then as soon as Jen jumped in,
right, it went.
It's like nope. You don't have a premium Skype account. Sorry.
Right.
It's like, oh, well, okay, whatever, Skype. I'm not going to pay you anything.
Right.
It
would be nice.
So.
It's not that bad. Listen, for as much as it's used, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Skype is so heavily used that I don't blame it for having little glitches and hiccups when, I mean, it's making up, 85% of podcasting traffic and even business calls. I mean, it's a system, and it's a peer-to-peer system. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand as well. Well, I mean, I know you do, but a lot of people don't realize that is when you're calling somebody on Skype, you're connecting through 13, 15, 17 users' computers that have Skype running. I mean, it's almost like BitTorrent. It's almost like BitTorrent. in a sense.
I was gonna say Napster, but that pull was kind of slow.
Or kind
Yeah.
of 15 years ago, maybe.
Exactly.
You know what? If you go to
I'm with it. I'm
Napster.com
hip.
right now, what I'm hip. I'm with it. What is oh my god, call back. What is it Napster.com right now? Let me see. Napster has joined Rhapsody. Is
Yep. Yes.
Rhapsody even a thing anymore?
It sort of still is.
So let's go to Rapster.com. Rapster. I just said Rapster.com. Rhapsody.com/Napster is what Napster.com forwards to. So Rhapsody is a thing. Oh, and Rhapsody has Facebook Connect, which definitely means I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
I
Because we all
will
love Facebook.
never, ever click the Facebook Connect button. Ever. For any reason, ever, never, not going to happen, never.
Facebook is
Never.
terrible.
Facebook sucks.
But evidently Twitter is getting more and more like Facebook. So
It
they
is actually, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking what Biz Ev Stone and That's the Biz guy's name.
I don't know.
Williams,
But
Biz, whatever.
what we need is we need a I'm not even going to try to say that word anymore.
Philanthropic.
No, we're going to need somebody who has a lot of money.
Philanthropist.
Who yes, that's the word I was trying to find.
Yes.
I couldn't say it
I can speak English.
because I can't say complicated words sometimes. But that's okay.
When you're drunk.
I'm not even drunk, but I think I'd have trouble saying that word even if I were sober. So.
That is a tough word.
Because I do have trouble saying similarly, but I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't trip over it that time.
Dude, you have a tough time saying open.
What are you talking about?
Open. You put an M, an HM. Open. OHMPEN. Open.
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 Every time you say that, I start hearing Gangnam Style in my head. Open Gangnam Style.
No.
Yes.
No, that's not
so
good.
think about that. Think about that. Every time you say open, think about Gangnam Style. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Open Gangnam Style.
Oh, man. Oh.
Sacramento Style.
No. Stop.
It's just kidding.
You're killing me.
Did you ever isolate that Rainbow Bright song?
What are you talking about?
Rainbow Bright.
Oh my God.
Take you to Rainbow Bright. Starlight flies right before your eyes. And rainbow colors will cheer you up. What? That doesn't sound right.
Please tell me that's my ringtone for when I call you.
It should be.
It should be.
It totally should be.
It definitely should be.
Which reminds me, I found the original Rainbow Bright cartoon intro. I need to rip that too.
Oh, yes. That'd be good to hear.
From the
TV show, not the movie.
That way we can juxtapose your version against the real version.
Wait, my version is the real version.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
Right.
Anyways, so did you see any movies? Did you finally get around to seeing Captain America 2 yet?
Was supposed to go tomorrow with my nephew, and he stood me up, the little bugger. But I might go actually with my buddy, possibly. Actually, I need to call him. To see if he can go.
I still want to go see that.
Yeah.
Because then I can catch up on S.H.I.E.L.D.
I need to do that as well.
Which I still need to catch up on. But I have this little tiny issue with my older HD television is not HDCP compliant. So occasionally I will get an error saying this television is not HDCP compliant.
That's not fun.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It is frustrating.
And it's the reason why. Well, you know what? The current FCC chairman, right? He was originally a lobbyist for telecom companies and communication companies.
He is a gigantic douchebag.
We need to get him out of there.
Someone should hold him down and tattoo douchebag across his forehead.
We need to get that jerk out of office because if he allows this all these changes to net neutrality just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
If he allows that to happen, we're going to be at the mercy of these big conglomerates like Comcast.
Like Comcast, yes.
And
unquestionably, not unquestionably, easily one of the most evil companies to ever exist, and one that has its customer base and all of humanity in, what am I trying to say? Holds them in the least regard possible and does not care what they do to screw them over.
Yes, but there is one small silver lining, I think. I think whenever well, this will probably take forever, but I know our good friend Ro, he's having issues with Time Warner right now, and like his broadband, he's paying for premium broadband, and he's been having broadband issues.
As in, like, really inconsistent speed, or no speed, or
no speed to inconsistent speed. For like the past 3 weeks. And he's had technicians come out 3 or 4 times.
Right.
Yeah. But maybe when Comcast, magically absorbs, they change everything. No, that's not going to happen.
You mean when the FCC allows Comcast to illegally purchase Time Warner, like they allowed Comcast to illegally purchase NBC Universal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of which, when I was on my way down to the launch party for Reaper of Souls, I saw the Comcast NBC building.
Oh, gosh.
It looked like originally it used to just be NBC Universal,
mm-hmm.
and then because Comcast bought them, then they had to move the NBC Universal over and they put Comcast. It's like the entire side of the building is Comcast, NBC Universal.
And soon it will be Xfinity NU.
Oh, yeah.
And have you noticed? Now I don't know how much sports you watch, other than Hand Lemon, which is not in season at the moment, but Comcast Sportsnet.
Props on getting Hand Lemon correct.
Hand Lemon, you like that? Okay, very good. Comcast Sportsnet.
Yeah.
Is easily the ugliest transmission in all of professional sports.
Not just that. All of Comcast's interfaces are the ugliest things I have ever seen.
Hideous.
I mean, they're stuck from like the 1980s.
Exactly. Have you noticed that games broadcast on NBC, for whatever reason, have now been degraded to the level of Comcast Sportsnet suck?
Oh, that sucks.
It's like they use what's even low? What you got? You got 1080, 720, 560, 540, 540. No, yeah, 480.
480, yes.
Yeah. So I guess it would be 240 is basically what they're broadcasting in.
That's not even SD, because SD would be 360.
I know, I'm exaggerating, but it's hideous. But why? I mean, NBC was okay before, but now NBC is down to Comcast standard.
It's probably because they're being forced to go through Comcast backbone, which is
I don't even know if it's the backbone, and it's almost like the cameras, like they're using like
it's probably
cameras.
I have a feeling that they are downgrading
because their infrastructure can't handle it.
Because their infrastructure is still mainly based on copper wire.
Right.
So, while I hate to say this, I would love to see Google Fiber spread.
Gosh, yes.
Because the sooner that we can get fiber out there, which I guess Verizon might be one of our few saviors in this, but Verizon's just as bad as Comcast.
They are, and they've already stated that they're pretty much done fiber, that they're no longer going to roll out fiber. But they're done. They're no longer rolling fiber. They're not going to install any new fiber.
So Verizon Fios is a fail in this.
It's basically gone. Yes.
That's awful.
It is. But
after all that money they paid to have it advertised in Iron Man 3. I mean, Jesus Christ! They must have paid at least a couple $1 million to have Verizon Fios.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
absolutely.
Tony Stark happens to fall into this little tiny town, and oh hey, Verizon Fios is available.
Mm-hmm.
So what does he do? He buys a whole bunch of Verizon Fios equipment.
Right. It's kind of like the Nokia Lumia commercial, which was Man of Steel.
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh,
I just watched that.
oh, you just
I
watched
just
Man of
watched
Steel?
that yesterday. Yesterday, while I was doing a mountain of paperwork. Um, I
What?
really enjoyed it.
I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to, just
Yeah,
based on all of the critical, like the public response to that movie. A lot of
like
people
Scott
said that it was
Kurtz.
awful,
Yes.
and there were certain portions of that movie that they could have trimmed and made
Yes.
it a more cohesive storyline. I really didn't need to see people writing on bugs on Krypton. I mean, really?
That was kind of
Bugs?
cool, though. I don't know. I kind of
Yeah.
like that. From a visual standpoint, I thought that was kind of cool. It
And
was a
then
2.5 hour movie, though. I mean,
and
it was
then
long.
the whole, like, what is it? The last 30 minutes of the movie are just pure destruction. It's like CGI. It's like the
Yeah,
CGI.
that was a little much. I mean, compared to the Avengers, right? The Avengers had a considerable amount of collateral damage.
Mhm.
However, the difference was in the Avengers were specifically trying to minimize the collateral damage. They were trying to funnel all of it into one square to keep the city safe, to make sure people weren't getting hurt.
Right.
Whereas Superman was just ripping everything to shreds that he could, like doing as much damage as possible, throwing, got what was his name? The dumb brute that could barely speak in Superman 2. Um,
Oh,
Zod and Nod. I don't know whatever his name was.
I
He
don't
was kind of
remember
the
what
big,
the big guy
yeah.
from Superman 2, what
Throws him
his.
into the train yard. Thing explodes. Like he's got no
Mhm.
care for where he's doing this damage. I mean, ripping through
Yeah, that's
office
very
building.
un-Superman like
It was very un-Superman like, and that was
Superman
very.
was very conscious of that in the comic
He
book.
was the giant Boy Scout, which is why I never
Yeah.
liked Superman. Honestly, he just
Yeah.
he realistic. I'm using the word realistically in terms of a comic book, uh, but he was too much. He was too much of a Boy Scout. Like he could
Right.
not actually get anything done. And you kind of, in terms of DC, I always gravitated towards Batman because even though he had the no gun, no killing rule,
Hmm.
he had no problem beating the living crap out of people.
Yeah. Batman's just a better superhero all around.
Batman is probably the best superhero ever. I mean, it's almost hard to argue that because
I would
he's not
still
a mutant, he's not an alien, he's not relying on
I
a
still like
ten
Iron Man
billion
over
dollar suit. I love Iron Man as well. I love the Iron Man comics. I think they're
but
great.
it has a lot to do with Robert Downey
It
Jr.
has everything to do with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Iron Man was at best a B level character for Marvel at
Yeah.
best until the
Robert Downey Jr. came along and
Yeah,
elevated him to
exactly.
stardom. So,
Exactly. Actually, I mean, I like Captain America too. I mean, it's
yeah,
a
Captain America's
stupid.
pretty cool too.
I am not.
Captain America is I would almost say he's way more of a Boy Scout than Superman, but Captain America is
Mm,
more of a badass about it, whereas Superman's just kind of like emo because
he is
he's
emo.
he's a fish out of
Yeah.
water. He's the only one of his kind on our planet. He feels like he doesn't fit in, and he can't really have sex because his sperm will just kill anybody.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, that's another possible show it's out of there. Super emo fish out of water man. Uh,
But anyways, but yeah, yeah,
with killer sperm.
that's a long show title.
That is a long show title. I like long show titles. That's what she said.
There was a fake fact on the internet about how many times per hour that is mumbled on like Ventrilo or Mumble or Skype. It was
I
like
would
something
love to know what the actual figure is because that's got to be.
like 23.7 times per hour.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Actually, that's too low. It's got to be more than that. Because honestly, when I'm in Mumble, I say it at least 3 to 5 times a minute. Anytime I'm in the Shadow Soulstone Mumble, it's like that's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Uh, so my goal for this weekend is to get through Child of Light, and I think that should be possible. According to Uplay, I'm at least 25-30% of the way through the game now.
You just cursed.
I just cursed
Yeah,
by
you
mentioning
said, you said the
Uplay.
word. Yeah, you just did it again. You can't, dude. I don't want to make this an explicit show. Stop dropping the U bombs.
Okay. Um, the
Seriously,
Ubisoft
Ubisoft,
software.
just drop that crap. Nobody likes it. Nobody uses it. You don't need to add another layer. Like,
I
no one's gonna
was
use it. It
I was
sucks.
afraid when I bought it on Steam that
Right.
I would end up having to use Uplay. Oh, sorry, just said it again.
Oh
But,
gosh, will you stop with the U bombs?
and
Potty
I
mouth.
actually, you know what? I have to tell you a short little story about this.
Go.
Okay, so Wednesday morning, I had a really bad sinus cold, so I called into work and everything. So that was fun. But to the point where, because I drive professionally,
Right.
if I'm feeling dizzy and I feel like I can't drive, I can't just go to work and just
No.
drive and
No,
work
you
through
can't.
it. No. So, anyways, so I start downloading. I get about 144.2 megabytes into the download, and it just stalls. And it's like it's timing out. It's like flickering. The progress bar is just flickering in Steam. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I do a search on Google, don't find anything. Do a search on Steam communities, and then I see a couple people mention, oh, just start the game. I was like, okay. It's like, maybe that'll work. Nope, that doesn't work. Nope. Then later, somebody said, go into your Steam settings. Go to Steam settings, downloads, change your region, and then you'll have to restart Steam, and maybe that will work. So I was like, okay. So I went into that. My server was set to US San Jose. I was like, okay, well, there's Sacramento. We'll try that. Same thing. I was like, okay. It's like, all right, Canada. Vancouver's on the West Coast, so let's go with that. Went to Canada, Vancouver, no problem. So, thank you, Canada. You got me to play Child of Light.
I didn't even know you could change your region for
I didn't
download within
either.
Steam.
I
I had
didn't
no
either.
idea that was even a thing.
But I figured it made sense because it was made by Ubisoft Montreal. So I was like, okay, well, they're a
Oh.
Canadian-based company or dev team that made this, so let's try their servers. And although I didn't connect to the Montreal servers, I connected to Vancouver. But
Well,
it went through at that point, no problem. I was like,
Montreal's
oh,
just like across the street from Vancouver, isn't it?
no, I think Montreal's on the other side of the country.
Wait,
But
Canada's a country?
well, it's definitely not a state.
Well, yeah. I guess it'd be the 51st state if it was a state.
Oh my god, you're gonna piss so many people off with that comment.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Oh man.
I'm teasing. I love Canada. I really do. I love Canada. I think they're awesome people. They're super nice. They've got great food. Poutine is one of the most
Yep.
delicious things on the planet.
Montreal is on the other side of Canada.
Yeah, Montreal's in the east. The
Yep.
Quebecois. It's actually not that far from here.
Yeah, actually
Not far
it's
from
not.
Montreal.
It's pretty close to Ottawa.
Oops, sorry.
It's
Yeah.
between New York and Vermont. Actually almost like on the state line almost.
Yeah, it's not far from here at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
not far at all. And Vancouver's like literally the furthest west you can go, I think, right? Isn't
Yep,
Vancouver on the
it's
west
the
coast?
only Canadian
Or-
city I've been in. The only
Vancouver's right next to Alaska, isn't it?
Well, no, it's actually next to
See?
Washington.
Above
Vancouver
Washington.
is like that little bay that Washington has a little cutout at the very top. Vancouver is like right on the other side of that. I've been there. It's beautiful. It's clean.
I believe that. I believe that it's clean. All
And
right,
it's
let's
also kind of
see.
small. Yeah, now that I actually think about it, it's pretty small. But they have a lot of mountains.
I've never been to the Pacific Northwest, but I very much want to.
The only cruise that I will ever voluntarily get on is to go to Alaska because I want to
love
see the Northern
cruises.
Lights.
I love cruises. Oh yeah, I love cruises.
That is on my bucket list, is to go see the Aurora Borealis,
Yeah, I want to see that as well. I agree.
because that's got to be really cool. But anyways, we've been going on pretty long.
Oh, I'm wondering, like, why is this game? I think I thought I was zooming out on the Google map, but I'm not zooming out. I'm just changing the zoom on the whole page.
You know what?
That is better. Okay.
Holy crap. The drive from like Vancouver to Anchorage, that's wow. I wonder how long of a drive that is. You know what?
Oh yeah, Vancouver is significantly more south than I thought it was in British Columbia.
It's like
Oh, it's
virtually
right on the border. It's like right
yeah.
across the border.
It's almost like America.
Mm. It's
America.
America. That's it.
America.
America.
Eh?
America. Yeah, I can be in Toronto in like 6 hours, I think.
That's
And
that's not
Toronto's
too far from me.
awesome. Toronto's amazing. Actually, I almost drove to Toronto last year for what is that? What is the concert called? Um, Video Games Live.
Really? They had
Yes.
one in Toronto?
They had one in Toronto, and I missed the one in Philadelphia because it was the exact same time as a very important soccer match that I could not miss.
Hmm.
So I was
I would have
very
gone
torn.
to the concert
I
instead
was
of to
very
the
torn.
soccer.
I was very torn. Very,
But
very torn. Listen, that team means a lot to me. I helped start that team. I'm very proud of that. I'm a Sons of Ben member since day one. I'm very, very, very
well,
proud
Sacramento has their own soccer team now. I think it's indoor soccer though.
of that. That's not soccer.
Yeah. Well,
That's
soccer's not
hockey
even a
without
sport.
ice. Did you say soccer's not a sport?
Yeah, those
Soccer
words
is
were
the
uttered.
sport. Soccer is the first sport.
Soccer is the first sport
first
on the boring
Organized sport. There is actually written record of organized what could be considered soccer as early as 1330. That's
But- okay.
years.
But we could go back even
Organized
further
play.
to like Aztec Indian days,
Mhm.
for a game very similar
To soccer.
to basketball actually.
To soccer. They couldn't use their hands.
But they had an elevated hoop on the.
They
on the
did,
wall.
but they couldn't use their hands.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's more akin to basketball because of the height.
Yeah, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah,
Yes.
it doesn't matter because football came out and just there's other sports other
I
than
mean,
football.
football's been out since 1330. Right? Oh, wait, you're talking about hand lemon again.
I'm talking about the real football.
You're talking about hand lemon.
11 versus 11.
You're talking about the National Hand Lemon League.
Battle in the trenches.
NHLL. Actually, 11 versus 11, they stole that from soccer, by the way. They couldn't even come up with an original number of players on the field. They had
Really? There's that many players on a soccer field?
Yeah, 11v11, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so at any given
Yeah,
time, you can
goalie
see 8 or 9 players just take a fall for no reason.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Somebody gets slide
That does
tackled
happen a lot.
and half the team falls down.
Listen, that does happen a lot. I agree with that. Every sport has its downsides. You know, you got baseball where 90% of the guys in the field are so fat they can barely make it out to their position. And they're just obnoxiously fat, out of shape blobs of human beings.
But they
could
can
not be
hit.
considered
But they can hit
athletes.
that ball.
But they can hit the freaking ball 390 feet. You know,
Yeah.
90 feet, 90 yards, 90 feet, 390 feet. Yes, they can hit a tiny.
No,
little
I'm pretty sure it's
sphere.
yards. No, that's
it
right.
couldn't
No,
be
it's
yards.
feet,
That'd be
yeah.
huge. It had to be feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Yeah, it's like,
little,
wait a second.
tiny little ball this big, moving at them at 95 miles an hour. Generally speaking, at a non-straight trajectory, and they're able to smack that thing 390 feet. The athletic prowess there is amazing, but they are fat, obnoxiously overweight bastards that cannot be considered athletes. Really, if you really want to get down to brass tacks.
So, how do you feel about golf?
Golf. No, actually, I love golf. I suck at golf. I love golf. Here's the thing about golf as a professional, golfer. Not that I'm speaking as a professional golfer, but it's speaking in terms of professional golfers. There are thousands of people that are capable of playing that well. But, excuse me, there is an extraordinarily small minuscule amount of people on this planet that are able to play that well when they're surrounded by hundreds of people taking pictures of them while millions of people are watching them on TV, that are able to take a tiny little paddle on the end of a steel stick and hit a ball this small through an opening in the trees this big and still get it 300 yards down the fairway and land on the green. That is a total mind game.
That is a euphemism for golfers are the porn stars of sports.
Another show title possibility right there. Golfers are the porn stars. You're just you're knocking out of the ballpark. Let's go with the sports reference. Golfers are the porn stars. Sean is going to look at this list and be like, "What the hell?" Golfers are the porn stars.
Oh my God, I'm dying. I feel like I'm actually almost about to die because it's getting so freaking hot in here.
Have you ever seen, last thing, we'll jump off. Have you ever seen the Robin Williams stand-up about the creation of golf?
No, but I'm sure I've heard the joke about it.
No, it's like a 5-minute routine that he does about the Scotsman who invents golf. It's hilarious. I mean, it's Robin Williams, so it's F-bombs left and right. I mean, it's very cursy, very sweary.
He swears?
Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, not quite as bad as Bob Saget.
Wait. The next thing you're going to tell me is Bob Saget is a filthy comedian.
Bob Saget is a disgustingly filthy man. Oh my gosh. How did they let him on
what was it? Family
Was it Family Ties? No. It was Step by Step. No.
Family Matters?
No.
God damn it! Are
you kidding me? Full House.
Full House. We weren't even close.
There was no family involved.
Family House.
Family House. Yes. The movie where the two twins became really famous and are now the only ones who actually have a career, which has nothing to do with acting, ironically.
No, Bob Stamos.
Bob Stamos. Nice Freudian slip there.
He still has a career. He still has a career in commercials.
Bob Stamos Freudian slip.
Another show title potentially.
I'm going to list all these in the show notes. Freudian slip. Does he still do commercials? Well, he had a career touring with the Bee Gees? No, Beach Boys. He did that.
Really? Oh God.
He did something with the Beach Boys. I forget what he did. He played piano with the Beach Boys. What the hell did he do with the Beach Boys? John Stamos.
He played the guitar with the
Beach Boys. The guitar. Oh yeah. No, saxophone. Is that a saxophone? No, it's a guitar in his hand. He played the guitar. He played the guitar with the Beach Boys, and he played the congas.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So he's a very talented man.
Sure. We'll go with that. He's a good-looking guy. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, he's only like 4'7", but the guy is good-looking.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize he was another one of those short guys like.
Oh, he's a tiny little guy. Yeah, he's a tiny little guy.
Oh my God!
He's shorter than the Beach Boys. So
that totally reminds me. I did not email Lylera today.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking short guys. I thought Josh Mascara. And
Josh Mascara is a short guy.
Yeah,
no doubt about that.
He's very short.
Yes.
But he makes up for it with talking with his hands. So.
Yep. I emailed Brandon on the Heroes team about getting tickets, and
I'm not so optimistic right now because they're going through Eventbrite, so I'm not sure.
They're going what?
They're going through Eventbrite to handle their tickets.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm not too confident right now.
Yeah, he said it's too early to know if the Heroes team is going to get tickets to get press passes to give away. Which, I mean, I can understand that, but I am hoping it would be nice to save that $200.
I mean, I know they will get press passes. The only question is how many.
Right.
And with Diablo, well, for me, since Diablo is probably going to be playing backseat this BlizzCon, it's like might not get any. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's a good point. I'm hoping Here's the Storm plays a big role, much bigger role. Oh, you're empty. All right, that means it's time to go.
Yep. That, my folks, means it's showtime.
Yeesh.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. That means it's
No.
curtain time.
Yeesh. It's
The
time
curtain.
to start the music. It's
Yeah.
time to light the lights.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that. I was going to go see The Muppets 2 or whatever they titled that movie.
Most Wanted?
I think so.
Muppets Most Wanted. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
Because the Muppets movie right before that, amazing movie. I loved it.
It was. Except I didn't like the Chris Cooper rap in the middle. That was awkward.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That was awkward. Other than the Chris Cooper rap, it was good.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Alrighty, folks. Good night.
Good night. Bye.